Here we go, brand new update for Gran Turismo 7. I'm going to let you know in this video everything that's coming, including one secret feature that we really were not expecting and is very cool and unique. But starting off here with the cars, because we've got 3 new cars confirmed. I'll let you know about these in advance, but there we go. We got the Civic Type R, which looks nothing like a Civic Type R. Should look like, it's obscene. But then we're also going to get an old school Civic as well, one that won the SEMA competition. It's this one here, and to be fair, this one looks sick. By the way, have a look at the cinematic camera that Gran Turismo used for these trailers. They need to let us use these in the game. Like, seriously, please do that. But the biggest thing for me, and there's also the Group 4 Mazda as well, the biggest thing for me is that there's no new track coming to Gran Turismo 7. I mean, when was the last time we got a brand new track? It was Grand Valley Speedway. That's not even new to the Gran Turismo series. For whatever reason, Gran Turismo are just not able to develop and come up with these tracks on a frequent basis. You can see Watkins Glen in the background here. That was a new track ages ago. Forza were saying they're going to be releasing like a lot of brand new content every month. And when they release cars, they're going to have special events around the cars. There's no massive incentive to drive these cars in the game. We should get a new touring car thing that should make us want to drive the Civic Type R. Or we should get a brand new, Group 4 competition that makes us want to drive the Mazda. But they just don't do that. They just release the cars out and they assume that we're all going to be also in love with it. We're just going to immediately go out and buy it and drive it forever. And that's just not how gaming really works these days. You need to be a little bit more bespoke for your community, in my opinion. But the cars look great here in Escapes. Here is finally some official images of the Mazda 3 Group 4 that I've told you is so important, because it opens up that Mazda RX Vision Group 3 and then this in the Group 4 pathway, rather than having to drive the Mazda Atenza. So yeah, that's great news for Mazda fans. But again, I mean, what is going on? Forza doing it differently. Now, there is a big feature coming in this update that I did not know about. It's not these, by the way. These are the extra menus that they say, oh, we're going to love to do that. I mean, they're randomly adding a Porsche supercar one, even though they're just adding 2 Honda cars here. So I don't know what they're thinking about. Oh, they're, oh, sick. There, we've got the 918. Love that, the Carrera GT and an old school 911. But this is what I want to tell you about. This is the Honda Racing Challenge Time Attack, done by Honda Racing. By the way, Honda completely revamping their whole motorsport approach, so you can expect them joining WEC in the future. Lots of cool stuff. And interestingly, this Time Attack announced today, starting tomorrow, which I love. It's open to drivers aged 6 to 17, very unusually. So open to kids. Good luck to them on the data protection front, all of that. And then we have a challenge class for adults as well. By the way, there is going to be a grand finals, but you have to be Japanese to be eligible. It's the first esport event from Honda, which is super cool. And you can see here, here's how it's going to work. And you get an interesting thing, by the way. Even if you're not Japanese, if you enter and if you beat the Time Attack time, you do get a certificate. Does anyone remember when Gran Turismo Sport was meant to give us an FIA license? Let me know in the comments if you remember. But this is what it's turned out. You're going to get a certificate from Honda, which is still pretty cool. You can see the qualifying times up there. And you can see here's the challenge event. A nice livery for the Civic, the new Civic. That, by the way, you are going to be able to win as well at the Nürburgring, taking it around. The livery is just like a nonsense prize, because you can just create your own liveries, and in KCR we have amazing liveries. But here we go, Honda Racing EMS GT Grand Final is going to be held at Honda HQ in Japan, which is super cool. Absolutely love that. So let me know what you think about that update. Does that make a little bonus, or are you not interested? Another time trial. More videos around here. Make sure you're subscribed, obviously, and I will see you next time.